Alright, so new Purgatory Meliodas is here, and this character is pretty crazy. We're going to be showcasing him today. Hopefully, I'll be demonstrating how crazy he actually looks. And this character looks absolutely amazing. So, how does he work? What does he do? And what teams can be actually used on? We're using the Demon team right now. Obviously, Demons is the first thing that comes to mind when you see his passive has damage reduction for demons, and he himself is a demon. But I think this character is very versatile. You can run him especially with Ascanor. I think him alongside Ascanor is a crazy combo because they're both like very, I want to say aggressive and scary units. So what does he do? At the beginning of the match, you saw I had 3 stacks above his head. They have now disappeared, but they were there. And that gives demons 20% damage reduction whenever he has those, right? Now, after your team gets attacked anytime, or he attacks, he loses one of those stacks. Once all 3 stacks are gone, he gains a 50% attack-related stat buff for 1 attack, which is what we just did. 545k with a level 1 is pretty good. Now we got the damage reduction back, as you can see. After 1 attack, the stacks come back, and you get damage reduction for 20% to all demon allies. I'm assuming he counts for himself, so even if you're not using him with demons, which again, I don't think he needs to be run with demons, I think him with Ascanor might actually be the best. Using him on demons, because I think it's a good starter. I think he gives himself the 20% damage reduction. On top of that, whenever he attacks an enemy that's debuffed, he does 40% more damage, or if they have a stance as well. And if an enemy doesn't attack, you see right here, they gain a Galfer debuff, a Halloween Galfer debuff, that takes off an ultimate gauge for 2 turns. So let's do this. Oh, we don't have to do this. Let's do this level 2 here, right? No. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to AoE first. I want to get the attack buff, but he's gonna take a lot of damage here. That AoE is sort of a Pierce card, but yeah, look at that. With the attack buff, he could have done more damage if Zaldrus had more HP. Sorry, there's a bit of an awkward pause. I was waiting for Meli to finish his sentence. That single target, the more HP the enemy has, the more damage it does. It's 1-for-1 percentage-wise. And he has a double pierce. So, just the effects are crazy. So, ideally, you'd want to start off with a Zaldrus debuff all the enemies, then single target, because then the enemy's gonna have the most HP. I like to AoE, because it gives more darkness, but we're gonna single target first, because theoretically that's better. The more HP the enemy has, the more damage we do. Now, the AoE is also a pierce-based card. No, that's really unfortunate we didn't kill. That would have taken off a stack. It takes half of the amount of pierce you have, and whatever the half is, it gives you a multiplier on top of your damage. So Meli right now, I can open him up. Oh, we're gonna have the 50% attack buff next turn, but still. He starts off on his stats 125% pierce. I'm currently using attack crit, basic attack crit gear. A lot of people ask me, well, you never show your gear on the videos, because listen, I'm trying to make the showcase, right, and not waste people's times. But right here with the 50% attack buff, we have up to 238 pierce, because we're also getting pierce from Chandler in the back and Zaldrus. Let's do this. It's going to be a big attack. It's going to do a lot of damage. Level 1. Keep in mind, level 1. No one is encroached. No one is encroached. And Ascanor wasn't debuffed. Ascanor would have taken 40% more damage if he was debuffed, but he couldn't be debuffed because he was completely immune to debuffs, right? So, whatever the 50% of your pierce is, it multiplies the damage of the card. It's so much. This Meli does so much that only now I'm done explaining what he does. And with all that being said, you can understand why I'm saying that this character does not need to be run with demons, which was the thing everyone said, oh, if I don't want to run demons, do I even summon for this guy? I think so. The banner's crazy. I've seen him being used with Ascanor. I lost to someone using Meli plus Ascanor because I was worried about Meli because of the attack buff and everything like that. And then his Escanor killed me because there were two main focuses I have to work on, focus on. Escanor is scary, melee is scary. So I think that combo is also really great, which is why if you summon for Escanor, having melee is even better. So we got the attack buff again. This is not going to do the most damage because, like we said, he doesn't have any debuffs and his HP is pretty low. But we're still going to do it. Still did 357k. For a level 1, I think that's pretty good. We'll play one more match of demons. We'll play ungeared. Ooh, Escanor plus melee. Good, like, chance to actually show what I was talking about. We're gonna play one more match of the demons here. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do this, this, and this. And I'll take this opportunity to thank the sponsor. My best sponsor. And only because I don't take any sponsors, really. GamerSubs. Last promo I did still paid for the melee summons, so... They'd be covering my shafts, because these melee summons were not good. I got really shafted. Not really. 3 rotations, 5, 6. I've had worse. But it's not great either. Oh, level 3? No, okay. We're gonna be level 3 today, don't worry. After this, we're gonna play this match. This is an ungeared match, right? I'm gonna do Galfer Ludociel. Of course. I have to, right? So here, this is the thing. I could have gone for Escanor. But Escanor would have still been there, right? He would have still lived. Because he still had the stacks. And melee would have had his attack buff. Because if you attack the enemy team 3 times, melee gets the attack buff. So you, like, melee plus Escanor is very scary. Very scary. Yeah, thank God GamerSubs is always covering me when I get shafted. Because, you know, it happens way too often. So how do we do this? Now using this team, right? I don't know if I actually do like the idea of using Ludociel with Meliodas. Because, oh, he had dodge food. Not gonna be debuffed. You're not gonna see the 50% in the first turn, right? So although we did just kill, this is not even close to how much damage he would have done. First, if he was debuffed, that would have been 40% extra damage. And also if I had the attack buff. So I think I won't really actually use this team for this video. It's just really not that good. You want to see those attack buffs for the damage. Now, if he double attacks me here, which he probably will. Like, if he attacks anyone in my team, I actually lose a stack, so I get the buff. He didn't. I don't think this team is going to be that good. But I think not Ludociel, so I can go second, might be good. And this is what I mean by that. We're purposefully going second. 390k. Full HP defense with Escanor in the back HP defense, huh? Because we're gonna... When he attacks us, right? We lose a stack. We're gonna be losing our stacks and then hopefully ranking up melee after he gets the attack buff. I was hoping I would get an extra card for melee here, but it's fine. So I was gonna say this and I forgot, and then finish my promo. If you are interested in GamerSubs, listen, emotional damage is my favorite flavor. People ask what's the best flavor. I think it's the best one. They've released other flavors ever since that one. None have been able to match it for me. Emotional damage is actually crack. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it will work. Let's do this, right? Let's do this. We don't have Chandler, so we're not Pierce buffing as much. Or at all, really. He knows. He knows. He knew it was coming. The last match was a bit scary when it came down to, you know, the Valley dying. So I put Tarmiel Link on him instead. And he's using green Zaldrus. Okay. I put Tarmiel Link on him. But we still have attack crit. So our damage is still going to be attack crit. Going straight for melee. You know what? So obviously this is melee's showcase. But I gotta show what it means to be using the team that I'm using right here. Right? Like, it is very scary to face a melee. So he is purposefully going for melee, not Escanor. I'm just gonna show him that regardless of who he goes for here, they're both options that he should fear. Right? Escanor and Meliodas. I don't think he's gonna kill melee here. He has damage reduction. He didn't kill, got pretty close. Whatever, like, you know, passive we get from Galfer is being lowered by Zaldrus' Relic and whatever he has in the back, maybe Kusok. So he kills Meli. Like, he's still going for Meli and completely ignoring Ascanor. Because he knows, like, Meli is still a threat. Meli is a big threat, right? His cards are very powerful, which left Ascanor just sitting there, you know? I ranked up Ascanor instead, and he still went for Meliodas. That's how much of a threat Meliodas represents. So we're just gonna abuse the fact that he completely ignored Ascanor and do this. Oh, I should have gone for Zeldris. No! It's okay. It's okay. I was thinking maybe he wouldn't kill Estarossa, but who am I kidding? It's Ascanor. So I had to undergo a slight change of plans. Everyone I face goes straight for Meliodas with their Ascanors, kills him in the first turn, and then my Ascanor finishes off the match. Sure, but I get no footage of the character that I'm showcasing, so I decided to change my approach here. This is not a team anyone would actually run. I'm just trying to actually not get killed. Let's do this. Ooh, actually, since we're here, can't I just get his ultimate? I think I can. Let's do his AoE here. No attack buff. Honestly, it was pretty good for what it was. No debuffs on enemies except Liz. No attack buff on Meli either. That was pretty good. Again, for what it was. Alright. We haven't used the ultimate yet. I actually been playing for a few hours now. I'm just trying to get really good games with him. And the problem is that everyone's focusing him on him so hard. And he's a pretty squishy unit. Like, you're not going with him like Ascanor, where he had like 4 revives, right? Well, that was pretty decent. Alright, I want to see this single target here on Ascanor. He's going to have essentially full HP. But let's see this. Rank 3 single target. Debuffed enemy. 1 million, and then the AoE. Merlin has damage cap, and Ascanor wasn't debuffed. And he didn't have the attack buff. This shit hits so hard. It's like, I think there has to be a team that is not the best team in the game that utilizes both him and Ascanor. It's like the combo of these two is just so crazy. And I think either going first or second with them together is like the best of all like combos. I will be going back to demons for this showcase so we can end off the showcase. Actually, should I ult rush? We're already seeing his ultimate. His ultimate obviously is gonna hit super hard. It's a festival ultimate. But I think on demons, you're gonna see the best numbers, right? So I want to see this level 1 on Bond. I purposely didn't rank up. Level 1. We'll be ending off in this showcase, back on the demon team, but with the purposes of going second. Again, I want to show that this character can be good. Going first, going second, with different teams. It doesn't have to be on a specific team. He's just an all-around great unit. Now, put on Chandler. A lot of people were asking me to use Chandler during the stream, so I wanted to put Chandler. This is like a really normal, or a really used going second team when demons were like meta and possibly the best team, right? But how's it gonna fare now? Now we have Ascanor. He can't be lowered like Chandler is lowering him. But I think there's a different thing to be worried about when it comes down to it. Like Meli, every time he attacks my team, Meli is doing those stacks. So let's start with classic. Let's put on a taunt, right? And let's attack the DN. This is a very normal match here. I used to face a lot doing demons on top 100, except Ascanor is a new unit, right? No Ascanors back then. when demons were like number 1. Okay, so he's probably gonna go for the Ascanor ultimate. The question is, can we kill... He just realized he has a debuff. The question is, can we kill the Ascanor? Or can we kill the DN? He's not attacking me! No! No, I need to be attacked. But you see, he lost an ultimate gauge. He has to attack me. This is what I mean. Like, he tried to push the ult for Ascanor, and then realized, oh shit. He has to attack me. He can't just move cards, because the way the debuff is applied is that turn, and he takes off the ultimate gauge. Oh, she wasn't... Math bad. Math bad. She wasn't encroached. Math bad. It's fine. Estarossa won't be able to do any damage with his ultimate, but it's fine. You see, like, this unit is so crazy. You can go first with him, you can go second with him. And I think going second might actually be the way they want you to go about it. So he's going for Meliodas. Pretty bad for me. But our stats are pretty high. We have a lot of darkness. Unfortunately, Ascanor can't be lowered by, you know, Chandler. Yeah, we got the cleanse, but if my melee was HP defense, he would have survived. Or if I had taunt. Still gonna lose the ultimate gauge. We're still gonna win the match. We're still gonna win the match, alright? That's the thing. I just played it poorly. And the reason why we're winning is because of Meliodas. If he could have just moved cards, he would have just killed me. And that would have been it, right? But no, Meliodas' passive straight up prevents the enemy from playing that way. Which is kind of crazy. It's pretty crazy. Maybe I should have run him with HP defense. I wanted to see him do damage, but he never attacked me, right? So I couldn't even, like, do what I was trying to do. Unfortunately. Let's hope next match Meli doesn't get shafted, I guess, by the enemy just straight up refusing to attack, which was a good idea, you know, they didn't want to give Meli attack buff. Okay, going first against someone that's trying to go second can happen. I'm actually gonna do this, so I'm gonna waste this card. It's gonna give me a stack removal, right? Oh, he's not using dodge food. I attacked with Estarossa first because I thought he had dodge food. If I knew he didn't, I would have attacked with Meli first, so he would have had more HP. That's interesting. It's a real player because I can tell by the lag. Like, JP has quite a bit of lag if you're not in Japan, right? This video is gonna come out so late because it's been really hard. I've been really trying to find people going before me, but I've been facing so many ult rushers, so many other Meliodases, and I think if you go first against Meliodas, it's such a scary match. Okay. Meli got it. We're gonna open up with him, and then we're gonna go straight into attacking the Ascanor. Make a lot of space here. That Liz got 100 to 0'd. She didn't have a debuff, by the way. Or a stance for that matter, obviously. She didn't have a debuff. She would have taken more damage. 100 to 0'd. And this, bro, this is what Assault Meli wishes he was. You know what I mean? Like, is a unit that kind of wants to go second, and punishes the enemy for attacking you, and at the same time, punishes the enemy for not attacking you. This is exactly what Assault Meli should have been. Isn't that crazy? This is what Assault Meli wished he was. We just got Assault Meli. My camera is a little low on the FPS, I don't know why. We just got Assault Meli. Do you understand that? The unit we were so excited for, that kind of turned out to be okay. Like, pretty good still, but very easily countered, has just released. This is Assault Melee. This is what Assault Melee should have been. Now I got the attack buff. I'm gonna do this. If Merlin kills me, I don't care. Do not care, I just want to see the damage. She won't kill me. This unit is crazy. I cannot wait to use him for 30 more videos. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, I went on his ultimate in the ending screen. How about that? Or maybe I won't kill her because she's gonna have the shield. Let's break the shield first. Oh, end it on his ultimate ending screen. Good ending, good ending. No, she's gonna... I don't think... Damage cap? Perfect. I love his ending screen, by the way. He just... grabs in the balls and looks back.